Good morning, everybody. This is Peppermint, and I just wanted to show you guys a wreath that I made last year, or maybe the year before. But anyway, this is a simplicity pattern, or it's from a simplicity pattern, and you can probably still get that pattern. But it's got pumpkins, it's got plaid, it's got a wheelbarrow with some pumpkin and grapes in here, and some corn. I really like the pattern on the wreath because, well, I got it at Hancock before they went out of business. They sold these little packets of fat quarters, and that's what I made it from, was just a packet of fat quarters. They had already matched it up for me and everything, and I didn't have to do anything but do any matching. And so I basically had that part of my work cut out for me. And so I gave this wreath to my mother for her birthday, and she has a fall wreath that I also made for her that is her favorite, that she uses almost every year. And so she didn't have much use for this one. I thought this might be a new one, but she still likes the other one. So when I got it back from her, I didn't ask for it. She just gave it back to me because she's needing to narrow down some things in her house. And it didn't have a bow on it. And so I'm going to put this ribbon, make a bow out of this ribbon, and put it on this wreath. And then I'll hang it on the door. And you can watch me hang it on the door. We'll see what it looks like on the door. So, hold on just a second and I'll get you, let me get some floor wire or some Chanel stems, and I'll be right back. So here we go. First of all, I'm going to make a loop, or just a small loop. See that? That's what I have so far. And I'm going to make a small loop around my finger. My thumb, actually. And then I am going to twist. This works out real well with a wire, when you have the type of ribbon that has wire. And then I'm going to make my first loop. I'm like that, and then I twist. And then I make my other loop and try to get it the same size as the other one. It helps sometimes if you measure it like this. And then twist. And that's basically all you do the whole time, is just twist. This is going to be a small one. I'm making the next loop just a little bit larger. And I'm going to twist. And the place where I'm twisting is going to be underneath my finger each time. And so, by twisting, you are keeping the same side ribbon showing. That's the reason why you twist. One of the reasons. Now I'm going to see if I got the right amount on each side, and it looks like I do. So I'm going to twist again. And I believe I want two loops the same size as the one I just did. So I'm going to do another one. Twist. and twist. Now, at this point, you're going to have to cut your ribbon and decide how many tails you're going to have. And I believe that I'm going to have 3 tails. What I'm going to do is I'm going to have this part hanging. This part hanging. So I'm going to give it a little haircut. And if you take your ribbon to get the ends, fold it like that and then fold it again. Then you can get both of your tails at one time. See? You can either scrunch them up or twist them. Twist it right in the middle, but I believe I'm going to scrunch it. Now I have my pipe cleaner, Chanel stem, whatever you want to call it, and I'm going to go through that original loop that I made, the small one where my thumb is. So I can get it to go through. I'm going to pull it from the back. And you don't have to use a Chanel stem. You can use floral wire. You can use zip ties. You can you can use anything that will tie and hold it in place, you can use. So here I'm going to twist the wire in the back. And there you have your bow. You just need to fuss with it and straighten it out. This was going to go in the middle, wasn't it? And there's a difference between how things work out if you have it's easier and turns out, and they have a prettier bow if you use the type of ribbon that has the wire around the edges. Okay, the middle one is shorter, but that's okay. And the hook on the back is right up here at the orange. So let's see where we think this is going to look best at. I think it's going to look best right here. And the Chanel, unfortunately, the Chanel stem is not long enough to go all the way around. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to tie this on. I'm going to tie it in a knot so it, well, I might want to take it down and put something else on it next year, so I'm not going to tie it in a knot, but if I don't want to. You can if you want it to be more permanent. And then you take your chenille stem and you go behind this. And you take your chenille stem and you twist it as tight as you can get it. I sure do hope I'm in frame. I wasn't, was I? So, you have lots of tails now. You don't have to have this many tails if you don't want to. They don't have to be the same length if you don't want them to be the same length. And now that the bow is on my project, I am going to just straighten it up a bit. So there you have it. Here's the bow. And now it's ready to hang on the door. So I will show you the door. Hold on. Well, it's the following morning. Sorry it took me so long, but I believe I'm going to put this on the door even though it's just August. Summer's getting ready to be over, so here I am with my fall decoration. So here it goes. Sorry about my lens. It's a little misty out here this morning, and so my lens on my camera has gotten a little bit fogged up, but I'm going to deal with it, so I hope you will too. So there's my fall wreath. I hope you can see it through all this fog. If not, I'm going to have to do this over.